Yay, we're live. Holy shit, we did it. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to Bitcoin Peace and Music. I'm doing a little live stream right now. I'm hoping that it's working. I'm getting a minute of a delay here. I mean, not a minute, but like a little microsecond. But dude, Happy New Year, right? What's shaking for everybody? I meant to do this last week and I just didn't. And I'm glad I didn't because I'm doing it now with and for you. And just to, kind of demarcate the the transition from last year to this year. And in the thumbnail that I created, there's the old and the new, right? And so um I think it's important that we honor the rite of passage in different parts of our lives, right? We have time that goes by, we have certain situations that happen, and I think it's a lost art that um, I'd like to bring back, in a more ritualistic manner, and I think it is very important that we take time to honor and celebrate and be grateful for the things that we went through in the past, trip around the beautiful sun of ours. So, I'm so happy that I started this podcast, Bitcoin Piece of Music, and it has afforded me the opportunity to meet the best people in the world, my Bitcoiners. I love you guys so much. Um, it's really, really, it's changed my life. Bitcoin, everybody says Bitcoin, you know, changes you. And it does. It's helped me discover more about the concreteness of my mission going forward and who and how I want to be in service to this planet and the beautiful folks on the planet. Um, it has really been just monumentally life changing. And so I just wanted to kind of go through the recap. I'm so happy I got to go to so many cool places. I got to go to El Salvador. I got to go to Los Angeles and Miami and meet all the great Bitcoiners and my friends and my plebs and everybody who is out there on the mission. And, we started this cool new project called, I'll get to that later because that kind of came to that was the end of the year. And so what I think is really cool is, all the people, like I said, in this year, the year started off, however it started off, crazy as all of them are starting, right? Um, but it will go here. Let's go to this, and I'm gonna go to yeah, there we go. There's the YouTube page. Um, let's go back in time. We'll do a little time machine. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my God. Bitcoin, 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 depression, sound experiment, Easter mental health, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is on sale. Oh my God, what a nightmare. Okay, so you guys, I totally keep all of this shit up here because I want to laugh at myself because laughing at yourself is really, really important. Here we go. Look. Oh my God, look. On 111 is when I did the teaser. um, so it's almost my 1 year anniversary. So I'll do a 1 year anniversary special. Um, Good Lord, woman, get a clue here. But check it out. How funny. So on 111, I did this great teaser and it's about, why Bitcoin Peace and Music and everything. And then these are a couple of the little, what do you call it, blogs that I did. And it's important, to document your life so you can look back and see how far you've come, and then use it as, of course, something to laugh at like I do. But then, use it as, a way to just celebrate, like, "Holy cow, we are still here, yay!" It's super duper cool. Um, but I'm really grateful, though, for all the people that I've gotten to interview, and this is where I feel, the best part of life has been. And so I don't know why Camilla Campton's not in here because she was my first interview. God bless her. Um, But so we've got Patrick. Patrick is kicking ass. That's my buddy Luis. Um, so great. Patrick's down there in Guatemala doing like Bitcoin and just kicking so much ass. And I'm just so impressed and proud of him and what they're doing down there. And so keep rocking, Patrick. I love you, brother, and more good things coming, I'm sure. DJ is an old friend of mine. Just godsend. I love this man. Um, so much. He is one of the original Vibe Tribers, and he just brings just joy and love to my heart. And so I love you, and he's been doing a lot of stuff with the metaverse, and he's really interested in doing. He creates a lot of experiences for people, and I think that's really fun. And so even though, some people are not I like it. I did that at Burning Man, not this year, but last year. It was like the metaverse Burning Man, and it was cool, but I'm not a gamer, and I don't like being in, something that feels like I'm in a game interacting with other people, and so but I just need to keep at it. Um but here's a couple ones. Your soul mission, introverts and extra. Oh God, and the abortion. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Like, how did that happen? Roe v. Wade. I mean, that's a big deal that happened this year. I cannot even, like I'm not a fan. Nobody wants to get an abortion ever. It's not my business what people do with their bodies, right? But like, I don't need the government telling me what I'm going to do with my body and God, right? And that's my karma and destiny if I had to go do that. And I'm too old to go do that right now. But I that was really disappointing to me. I couldn't. That was a very very hard time in our history. I think is going backwards. Um, so yeah, what a crazy year, right? Fuck. But check this out. We've got fucking DJ Galaxy rocking it. I love this guy. He is a kick ass. He's one of I don't do TikTok any I had TikTok for like 2 seconds, but I really, really appreciate his, and he puts all of his stuff over on Instagram now. So he's great because he just fucking has the best energy, rocks it hard, and plays, just super cool, fun music. So I really, really appreciate you, uh, Mr. DJ Galaxy. And of course, Dave from Start Nine. Oh my God, love you, brother. So happy I got to meet you at the meetups and then, of course, in person. Um, at the conference in El Salvador. Holy cow, wasn't that fun? What a life. But I love what Start Nine's doing, sovereign computing, and really helping people take more ownership of their data. Oh my God. And check you out, Anders. Ha ha, DJ Great Dane. Anders, you're the best, buddy. Oh my God. I love you. I was so happy to hang out with you. Spend some quality time in Los Angeles. What a blast. Looking forward to this year. Can't wait to see what's going to happen. You're killing it with Toxic Happy Hour, bringing people together. Love it, love it, love it. Um, so stoked with what you and Pubby are doing, and I can't wait to see you in Miami, of course, with everybody at the big party. That's going to be great. Holy shit, fucking Decrim, what's up, Decrim? I love you, dude. Love meeting you. I'm so glad, you're working on the psilocybin citadel now, and it feels like we are on fire, girl, and we're just getting started. Holy cow. You guys, and just an FYI, I suck at social media. I suck at self-promotion. That's one of my lessons for the year. Um, but I'm gonna go hold on. I'm gonna go back to this. But okay, here we go. We got Decrim, and really talking about psychedelics and the healing power of psychedelics. So, and they've decriminalized plant medicine here in Colorado, which is fabulous because I think it's important that people start to understand, what Mother Earth has to give us to heal. Versus what a patented pharmaceutical company wants to shove down our throats and get us addicted to. So, uh, there's a time and a place for everything. And so I'm not against pharmaceuticals as a whole, but I am a huge proponent of looking to nature and looking to our food and looking to um, our daily practices and how we take care of ourselves as a first line of uh, support for ourselves. And so I think I love what you're up to, Decrim, and can't wait to see what's happening. And then it's going into the sovereign food, right? We've got Texas Slim, fucking love Texas Slim. My brother from another mother. I got a lot of brothers from another mother, apparently, um, which is so cool. And so I loved meeting Texas Slim. Apparently, this is only showing a little snip there, but Slim is he's kicking so much ass, modern tea man, and he's helping orange pill the ranchers and ranch pill the Bitcoiners. And I think that's such a cool, um, a cool framing, and it really meeting you, Slim, has really taught me a lot about food sovereignty, why it's so important, and what really is going on in the background of, uh, the WEF and how they want to control the energy, the money, and the food, which obviously means you're going to get to control the humans. So that's just crazy. And so, anyways, it was great getting to come and going to the Beef Initiative conference here, and I got to meet you and Jason. That was awesome. And then I got to meet Aaron and everybody that was there. Holy cow, what a great gathering that you put together. And I feel super blessed that we did that. And can't wait to do some more with you. And of course, Tim Clark. I love you, brother. Oh my God, Tim Clark. This is one of the best Burning Man humans on the planet. And he brings the spirit of Burning Man everywhere he goes. He's just full of love and energy. And Tim, he's like, what can we do with our resources off the playa? And so what I love about him is, they decided to take the buses and all the things that they use for art cars, and they set up kitchens. So when there's natural disasters, so they set up eco-friendly disaster relief. And so love what you're doing, Tim. And you are certainly one of my favorite humans in the world. I love you, brother, so much, so much, so much, so much. God bless you, baby. Holy cow. And then let's go up here. Marina. Oh my God. Marina Spindler is such a stud. I got to meet you, yay, in El Salvador. That was so cool. At the after party, wasn't that fun on the rooftop? But what you're up to is so great with Total Goes Dev and helping Bitcoiners who are a little bit older, so past me premier Bitcoin age, which is high school age. So you're helping the people learn about developing and becoming a developer and coders, and I think that's such an important uh, thing to think of. It's like, okay, great, we have adoption if we're getting adoption, and obviously El Salvador is the best experiment that's happening right now on the planet, and there's more that are popping up, and so I really feel like, okay, now you got to educate people on how to become part of the Bitcoin ecosystem and have jobs and become more of a great contributor. So fuck yeah, Marina, you're the best. I curse a lot, guys. Sorry. It's part of my self-expression. Uh, um, oh my God. And Paloma, yummy, delicious, gorgeous, super goddess Paloma. Um, Love you so much, sister. She is somebody who's, of course, a Bitcoiner, and I got to DJ at her wedding, which is a blessing. And you are now Alex Svetsky's wife. I love it, and it's really, really such a pleasure to get to know you, Paloma. And I can't wait to talk more about the way that you speak about sexual empowerment and healing for women. And I know you work with women, um, to help them embody their sensuality, and your work is super important because I think there's a lot of people out there um, who suffer, especially feeling shame around their sexuality, feeling shame around their desires. And what I love about you is you uh, your sweetness and playfulness helps give people, again, that permission slip of, yeah, this is natural and beautiful. Let's rock it, right? um so I think that's really, really, really wonderful, honey. Let's go back. Okay. Oh, yeah, dude. Fucking Seb and Dahlia, everybody, uh, with Me Premier Bitcoin, with Looking Glass Education. Holy cow, you guys are killing it. Um, I love what you guys are doing. And, with both Looking Glass and Me Premier Bitcoin, really helping people step by step, little module by module, understanding what is Bitcoin, how to use it, and how it's going to help make the world a much better place. So cool. Um, and Bitcoin and ocean energy. Dude, Nate, fucking aloha, brother, man. I love that, the OTEC and the things that you're teaching everybody about. And I'm really excited to see this project move forward. I listened to your episode with Steve Barber and Peter, and it was great. I loved listening to you guys go back and forth. And of course, I loved our episode too. Super cool. Fucking Eric Kaysen too. Dude, Eric Kaysen. I love you, man. Just thinking about you and just your fierceness and getting, obviously, for us to get to chat and then being listening to you at Pacific Bitcoin too. I really, really admire you, Eric, and the work that you're doing is kick ass. And I think you're definitely, you know, somebody that I want people to follow for sure. If you're not already following Eric, make sure. I mean, everybody here, guys, I'm going to list this, but like, go follow everybody because they're fucking awesome. um, and Sama, holy cow, Sama Kataro, like, love what you're up to, my friend. Bitcoin and Bitcoin Consciousness podcast. I really like how Sama approaches things. He's very much into the energetics of being, and that's such a nice way to operate, on in this world, and how are we approaching life from a vibrational and frequency uh, oriented perspective. And so Sama is amazing. If you guys haven't checked him out, definitely rock and roll with him. And James Lavish, I love you so much, my friend. James. Dude. I loved meeting you in person at Pacific Bitcoin. That was the best. Pacific Bitcoin, by the way, you guys have to go get your tickets. It's going to be amazing. Corey and the whole team over at Swan just outdid themselves. Kristen, and Brendan and Brady and Brecky and everybody over there. It's just like, you guys killed it. Really, really impressed with the event and just top notch, good stuff. But James, you're just such a good person and, macro genius. And I love that you're just giving your wisdom to all of us plebs and helping us, understand things in a more digestible way. But follow James at jameslavish.substack.com and get his newsletter. It's worth it. And oh my gosh, Metamic, what's up? Such a cool show with Geyser Fund, geyser.fund. You guys, if you haven't checked out geyser.fund, it's such a cool platform. It's a crowdfunding platform for, that uses Bitcoin, and it helps fund Bitcoin projects. So I think that's a really, really important thing that we have, seeing what's developing out there in the Bitcoin world. And it's great. So we're going to put something up for the Satoshi, the Cyber Opera for sure. Maybe I'll put something up too. Who knows? Cause I've got this 11X project coming. Oh my God. And Greg Foss, dude, love you so much. So Greg, love, really, really appreciated, what you said at Miami. And you were really vulnerable. And that appeals to me as a person because I appreciate strength, because I think being vulnerable is a sign of strength. And when you were telling people at the Miami Bitcoin conference that you had suffered from depression and then that you were suicidal at one point in your life and you got over it, and and you were encouraging people like to use whatever they have to help support the Bitcoin ecosystem and the development and the adoption of Bitcoin, and he's like, use your voice. And that really stuck with me, Greg. And I'm not an expert on Bitcoin. I mean, most people who I consider experts on Bitcoin wouldn't even call themselves experts because there's no such thing, really. We're still trying to understand what the heck this thing is to some levels. But I feel like, your encouragement to get out there and use our voices, in whatever way we can, to make a difference. And so I hold that in my heart, Greg. So thank you for that. and thank you for being vulnerable and taking time to share your story on the show. And then Tomer, I love you so much, Tomer. I'm so grateful to know you, and you're definitely somebody who has my heart in alignment with how you speak to the world about Bitcoin and uh, how you synthesize it and then transmit uh, this this wisdom and just your perspective. And I know a lot of people really resonate with the way you communicate and your heart and your soul. And I'm really grateful to be on this journey with you, my friend. So blessed and so honored. Mm, yeah. Um, So good. Yeah, the cyber opera dude. Holy shit. It's so good. Um, so good. It's so good. It's so good. Oh my gosh, Trinity, dude. I was literally just thinking about you last night and I'm like, where's Trinity? I haven't seen Trinity on Twitter. Are you okay? I know you're a former law enforcement lady turned trucker. And so that's just such a cool thing. And you were just graduating from, your excuse me, the trucking school and getting ready to get on the road. And I haven't done a great follow up with you. So I'm due to follow up with you to say, hey, and your stand up comedy, I really want to see you in person and do some comedy, hear you live doing the stand up. That'd be great. Um, so thanks for being a guest for sure. And everybody, obviously, I'm thanking you by doing this. It's such a privilege to know you all. And Anonymal, what's up, dude? Oh my God. What a badass. Heavy metal, your music is great. You're such a wonderful human. I'm so happy to get to know you and feeling like, yes, my friend, uh, you are on the right path and your music is great. I can't wait. And so it's really cool. So check it out. Geyser Fund /project Anonymal. See, Geyser Fund. Ahaha, Metamic, you're the best. So bringing people together and getting the projects in front of other people and funded. We need to help fund all these different types of great projects. Okay, let's go back over here. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, Derek Ross. Holy macaroni and cheese, dude. You're killing it over on Noster, dude. I love you. um, Derek, bless your heart. You had heart surgery and here you are kicking hardcore ass. And I'm so happy to know you. And I'm so happy you're doing well. And you're just another example of life is short. You never know what the heck's going to happen. And, let's make every second count, and it's super duper important that we do those things because, um, you don't know if you're going to get another breath. You don't know if there's somebody down, at the intersection who might miss the light and accidentally, cause some damage to you. And, a year ago, I almost died in a car accident. And so it was just crazy. You never know. You don't leave your house going, I'm going to get in a car accident today and die. Like, fuck that. But hopefully you leave your house going, I'm going to live my very best life and leave it all on that table. And so, you know, I think about death every single day. I contemplate death. I contemplate the end of this journey here as me here in this version of me. And and it motivates me to be better. It motivates me to live, and to be the best version of myself that I can. I'm not always the best. I suck a lot, actually, and I make lots and lots of mistakes. But I'm learning, and I'm not gonna, curl up and forget about life. I'm gonna I keep this. It's like leave it on the table is what I keep saying lately, and I want to leave everything in me out, and I want it to hopefully benefit humanity, and I hope that my life has meaning that makes the world a little bit better because I was here. And so I hope we can all do that with each other. So yeah, God bless you, Derek. I'm so glad you're here. And then, Jason, fucking Jason, dude. Jason Rick at Rick Ranch. Let me tell you something about this guy. Love you, brother. Jason, you're stellar. You and your family, the ranch you've got going, and how you're helping educate people about farm regenerative ranching and how hard it is, dude. Getting, um, know your rancher is so important, and you and Slim have definitely helped change my behavior, and, about what I consume, about where I get, what I'm consuming, from, and it really feels like, you're doing God's work for sure, and it's anybody who's listening to this, like, if you eat meat, if you eat vegetables, whatever you eat, the more that you have a relationship directly with your producer of your food, and if you're not producing your own food yourself, you're gonna put yourself in a better position, for food security, but more importantly, you get to know the awesome people who are making, food for you and your beloveds, so how cool is that? And um, so I have a bunch of stuff in my freezer, Jason, so I'm due for, uh, probably in another month or 2. I don't eat a lot. I mean, my kids do, but I don't. But I'll be seeing you soon, my friend. I love you. Oh my gosh, and Dan too. Dude, Dan Weintraub, how the heck are you, man? Um, this is the guy who, like, is the minimalist of minimal. This is such a great episode. Dan talks a lot about living out of his backpack, literally out of his backpack, um, and a coffee maker, and just like how he doesn't want to own things, and just how his life has really changed by being a minimalist. And so this was a really cool show. And I think again how Bitcoin changes you, and it's changed me. It's made me think like, oh, what don't I need? What can I and what can I let go of and what can I not acquire, And it's an interesting journey for sure. Oh my God, Aaron, we had so much fun. I got to meet Aaron. Yay, Aaron on the purple couch. What's up, Aaron? Oh my God, you're my sister from another mister for sure. You got to come and stay with me for a couple weeks after uh the my brain is dying. The meat, beef initiative. um, in here in Colorado. And it was so nice to have you and spend all that time together. But really like connecting with you as soul sister, you left Canada. You said fuck it after all the lockdowns and all the things that were going on. And so it felt really like you're definitely somebody. See, look, freedom over fear. Yeah, sister. And so really, really great to know you. And I'm so happy that you're in love. That makes my heart happy. And I hope you're rocking it, sister. So I can't wait to see you again soon. Um, episode Getting Yourself Unstuck. I love the idea of helping people unstuck themselves. I have been stuck many, many times in my life, but I am such a mover in life. I like to be moving a lot and doing things and um, pushing boundaries and pushing the expansion envelope of my life. And, you know, one thing I'm not great at is being as organized and disciplined and, all that kind of stuff. But I'm great at expanding and pushing. And that's a really, really important quality, to balance, of course, with your discipline and your daily stuff and responsibilities. Um, but I really, really, really love serving people and helping them see life from a new angle and see life from an a perspective of opportunity instead of a perspective of stuckness. And I know for me, when I've been in deep, dark places of stuckness, when I used to drink alcohol, it nearly killed me a couple times in my life. Uh, and, that's one like jail that you can be in. Another jail that you can be in that you put yourself in is, you know, thinking that you have to keep doing the same thing that you've been doing because you said you would, but once you get to a point in life when you're like, this doesn't serve me and doesn't serve my soul. It's time to let go of old agreements and old contracts and old negotiations and make new ones. Um, and that comes with soul contracts, with human contracts, with business contracts, with family contracts, with the home, where you live, etc. It it's okay to do that. That's called growth. That's called lessons, learning, blessings, right? That's why we're here on this episode. So for anybody who's kind of stuck, hit me up. I love talking about this stuff and I'd be happy to see if I can be a friend to you and help you get unstuck because that's my jam. All right. And then John, oh my gosh, John, Hashing to Heating, dude. big brains, super big brains. I suck, John. I haven't gotten my S9 or S19 to heat my house. You and um, Rob are my mentors that I need you all to come in and help me get this stuff set up. I'm not doing it. Yeah, I got to do it. Oh my God. But this was you're amazing, John. So hashingtoheating.com and anybody who's looking to get yourself heated with Bitcoin miners, do it with him. And then, oh my God, look at this. We were at the house doing burning fiat, man. That was so much fun. It was great to have a few burners or Bitcoiners over, and we did, a mini Burning Man celebration to burn the fiat, and it was really cool. We did it, and yeah, we shouldn't do that burning in my deck again, Rob, because it left a little mark. Uh, but at least we didn't burn anything down. But hopefully, we're burning fiat down because fuck that shit. Okay, Bitcoin. Oh man. Fuck, Rob Malka. What a great, great episode. This was a long one. It was a little over 2 hours. We had a really, really great dive into mental health, suicide ideation, suicide attempt, um, and recovery. And what does that look like? And Rob is somebody really special. You guys have got to just listen to this episode. It's such a good episode. And go to Fountain too. That's another place, or go to my website, djvaleriebeloved.com, and you can listen to all these episodes. Hold on, I'll put that up on the screen here. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you can get all these like show notes and stuff like that there. But yeah, Rob, you're amazing. And Rob is a child of deaf parents, and he's not deaf. And so his whole life and his experience being uh, a child of folks who can't hear, he had to be their voice in their ears sometimes. And what an interesting story you shared. So thank you again, Rob. That was wow. Seriously, wow. Check Rob out, guys. And then, oh man, Marissa Jean, yay, we're working on the opera together. You are amazing. I love you. Yes. Marissa is a great, great artist. I saw some of her work in some posts from BitBlock Boom that I'm like, oh, I got to meet this chick. So she agreed to be a great guest on the show. So I'm really happy to know you and work on the opera. Woohoo! Check out Marissa and Enki. Holy cow, you're the bomb. You're rocking some music and privacy and being a privacy advocate. It's so cool. I'm just so happy to know you. And I hope you're doing well in the beginning of this year. And I'm excited to do the opera with you too. So many people are doing this opera together, guys. It's such a badass experience that we're going to be creating. John and Max of Bit by Bit, you guys are badasses. Pleb Minor Month, we're going to be doing Bitcoin Kids Month coming up. You guys inspired that with your beautiful wife, Sarah. And it's important for the plebs. And, obviously these big miners are out there doing stuff, but as plebs, home mining, I think, is a great thing. And so John are kicking some ass. So go follow these guys for sure. And then holy cow, Aladdin, what's up? I love you, brother. Aladdin made the Bitcoin trading cards. And so it's so great. And I think you're just such a cool person, and you brought so many people together. I'm so happy for you. And you're just kicking so much ass with this project. And it's just, you've really, really, you push me to my level of where I want to be better. So thanks, my friend. And so much love, big, big, good love there. And fucking Rob, dude, I love you so much. You are somebody, Bikes and Bitcoin, Rob. Your upstream data, dude. You've been so nice to me on my Bitcoin journey and encouraging. And it just goes to show, when you have somebody who encourages you, you can do a lot of great stuff. So you're one of the reasons why I continue to move forward in this direction and hopefully serve the Bitcoin community and the music community and the personal development community. You guys are my people. So thanks, Rob. I love you, and congrats on your little baby. She's so fucking cute. Oh my God, dude. Canute, what's up, brother? Love you. It was great getting to hang out with you in Miami. And, just what you do is great. I don't have I can't see my camera because I'm on the YouTube page, but everything divided by 21 million. Yes, 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 killing it, and really making a big impact on people's lives. It's important that we have your voice out there in the world, and I can't wait to be sailing with you. And where's my sailing? Yeah, right here, right above you. Isn't that funny? You're right. Uh, right below here. So great. And Real Richard, oh my gosh, Real Richard makes the best Bitcoin videos and music. You're so talented, and I can't wait to be doing the opera with you too, brother. Kicking so much ass, and this is going to be the best year yet. So you guys go follow everybody here, of course. Go follow Liz Halloween. Happy Halloween! Oh my gosh. You are kicking so much ass too, putting on the Halloween party. I'm definitely want to go this next year. I got to start making up my calendar for the year, and I definitely want to come hit you up out there in is it North? It's North or South Carolina. I get them mixed up, but you're so great, and your energy so beautiful. James came back because the video wasn't that great on the original, so I got to interview James twice. Mwah. I love you, brother. Thank you so much, and putting all that good energy out there. And oh my gosh, the Sato Boat Project. It was so fun getting to see you out on the water and sharing what you're doing and orange pilling people by sailing. I'm a sailor. I love sailing. I miss it so much. I miss being on the water, and can't wait. I just cannot wait to be there once again, sailing off into the sunset. um, yeah, it's so cool. Just living the dream, right? And then, oh my gosh, Noor and Kamal, what an honor to get to meet the two of you on the podcast. But then obviously I get to meet you, Noor, in El Salvador, and you guys uh, asked me to MC Adopting Bitcoin. Like, holy cow, what an honor. Like, thank you. I hope I served you and the Bitcoiners well, and everybody. It was such a great conference. I feel so happy and blessed to have got to have done that. Can't wait for this next year. It's going to be just off the charts too. Each year keeps getting better and better, better and better and better. So thank you guys. And Andy Pitt, oh my goodness, Ego Death Capital, you guys are killing it over there. We didn't get to physically see each other at Pacific Bitcoin, which I was bummed about, but I'm so happy to know you and what you're up to with Ego Death, with Jeff Booth, and with Nico. And so really, really excited. And Fediments, you guys, it's like, oh, that's going to be so great. And all the things you're up to. So you guys go check out Andy and check out Ego Death. Kane, oh my God, dude, this episode, holy shit, dude. My brain still hasn't gotten back to reality here. You're the numbers and all the things that you were bringing up about all of these ancient African traditions and religions and spirituality, and then bringing the numbers forward, and then how the Bitcoin relates to a lot of this stuff. I'm really excited to see more of the research that you're doing with that, and how you're going to, combine these two things that you're passionate about. It's really cool. And then Dread, what's up? I love you so much. So great to see you in El Salvador. Holy cow, what a blast. And yeah, I love it. And then what you were at the African Bitcoin conference, so it was really sweet that you took time to say hey, and do a quickie little live stream with me and share what it's like there. It's just the innovation that's happening on the ground all around the world, especially in developing countries that need Bitcoin way more in urgently than we do here in our in the privileged first world. It's great. And so I'm so excited to see what's going to be happening in the following year. And so my goal is to definitely get my butt down there and, contribute and be a part of this. So more to come for sure. And look, a recap. Woohoo. I think there's some more. Yeah. Cause some of this stuff has been live streamed, and some of it, look, I have 76 whole subscribers. Thank you guys. Like I said, I suck at this stuff, and I want to get better. Like, I want to make content that you guys like and want to actually see and hear. I'm just learning, and I want to do the best job I can. But so Julie Love, oh my gosh, we did an episode about holistic health fundraising for the orphanages that you work with, and you really inspire me, sweetie. And just I'm so proud of you and what you're doing with these young people and wanting to make a difference and make their life so much better. So God bless you and can't wait to see you again. I'm sorry we didn't get to spend much time together in El Salvador, but you never know. I might be coming down south soon. Yeah, possibly to Costa Rica for Envision. So I'll see you. And then Joe Martin. Oh, I just posted this. This is great. Joe is really rocking the value for value and music. So you guys definitely need to check out Joe. Really, really, really like you, Joe. And I can't wait to, see what you're up to a little bit more. And, value for value is an important one way for artists to like bring some um, funding into their life. Okay. So we're going to go back here. Yeah. So that was really cool. So for some, oh, I think there's a few more episodes too that maybe aren't on YouTube for some reason. But what I want to share with you guys too, we're going to take you off, stop the screen, and then we're going to present something else here. Dun, 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 dun. Something really cool that came out this year is called Fountain. Let's see if you guys can see that. Yeah, there's Fountain FM. So, nope. Where'd it go? There you go. Let's say my internet connection is not good, but it looks good. Anyway, Fountain FM is great, you guys. So Fountain is a value for value podcast hosting app, or it's not hosting, excuse me. It's a podcast, um, you know, con- listening app. But what's really cool about Fountain is you can stream sats to your most favorite uh, content creators. And so you can do this as a one-time thing. You can do this like every time you listen to them, it shows up. So I think it's really cool to, see how we're using the Lightning Network to, um, you know, use Bitcoin as a medium of exchange and not just a store of value. And so I love it. And, Gigi talks a lot about, the importance of information wanting to be free. And so how do we create a new creator economy with Bitcoin? And, streaming sats is one way. Certainly the patron model is another way. But yeah, you guys can go to fountain.fm and go support the show and subscribe. I'm learning, Adam Curry, he did an episode about value. Talks a lot about value for value, but and it's true. His wife works in the nonprofit world, but one of the reasons why people don't donate to nonprofits is because they don't ask. And I'm guilty of not asking people to donate. I don't have sponsors on this show. I may or may not go forward with that in the future. I'm still deciding. Obviously, I'm small potatoes, so it's really more would be affiliate links and stuff. But learning to monetize and allow people to give you some value for um, your work in this world, I think is an important thing, and a lot of us as artists, as healers, as coaches, as, um, spiritual teachers, whatever, uh, we don't, there's a bridge gap that needs to happen. There's a gap and then we need to bridge this because a lot of people are, oh, the starving artist mindset. And I'm like, no, you don't have to be that way. Like you can be an abundant artist. That sounds like fun, right? Because then you can get more art out there. But yeah, I think it's super cool. Let's go back to so go to Fountain FM. Another thing that's cool. So in the background here, you can see these pieces of art, So what's cool, Midjourney and all this like AI art has been coming out lately. And it's been really fun to experiment with these words and what it's making. So that's been a really big highlight. And I love it. I just love what's happening with technology in the art world. Um, but let's go back to some lessons and blessings for the year. So we've got a lot of new friends. I've made so many great new friends. DJ Satoshi has been great. Simplest Bitcoin ever. Kiza, I'm so happy to know you. Corey and everybody over at Swan, just kicking so much ass, you guys. And we're doing, I'm going to get this guy off of here. Something really cool. Where is it? Satoshi, the cyber opera. We started a new project, and getting to meet Tomer was really special. And he shared Legendary Treasure of Satoshi Nakamoto with me, an article, a beautiful article that he wrote. And And I was like, "Dude, let's turn this into a cyber opera." And he's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" But I'm like, "Yeah, no, it's gonna be great. We'll like make it into like a Cirque slash Burning Man slash Tommy the Rock Opera slash, uh, blah, 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 Hamilton, uh, Queen, all this stuff." And I'm like, "We'll make it into this cool interactive orange pilling experience." And so we are like, "Yeah." And so all these people have joined the mission to do this. And so this year we're going to be creating this cyber opera, and we don't know exactly what it's going to be like, but we've got the story rocking. It's been so much fun. The team of people who have said yes to this and who are contributing, this is all a volunteer project at this moment. It's really, really exciting. I mean, look at this, all these great people: TJ, Tomer, Murphy, Marissa Enke, oh my god, Aladdin, Canute, Kane, Fractal and Crypt, with all this art. So the idea is to show all the art and music of and showcase and celebrate all the art and music of all the Bitcoiners around the world. Sharon, Anonymal, oh my gosh, uh, Paco de Mexico, everybody here is gonna, somehow have their little thumbprint on this project. And so I'm so grateful to know you guys and be a part of this. Holy cow. Just what a team. So good, so good. So, our mission is really to orange pill the world with music and art, as the medium. And so um that's just going to be really cool. But so, okay, top 3 lessons of the year were remembering once again to breathe, 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 breathe. And anytime I feel um, overwhelmed, frustrated, alone, scared, hurt, um, left behind, I had uh, I had a breakup this year with a friend, and that was really torturous because it was somebody who I thought was going to be a friend for my life, and she turned out not to be. And um, I still need to be in relationship with her because of another relationship that is still there. So um, that was really, really painful. It still hurts thinking about it. When you think that this person is like your soul sister forever, and then they aren't, and it's over, kind of. You still have to be cordial and all that kind of stuff, but like, yeah, that was a big one to process for me this year, but the blessing is I'm still here. I'm still me, and I guess it's just some people in our lives are meant to be there for, what do they say, for like chapters, some for seasons, and some for short reasons, and so I know I screwed that up, but I think it's letting go is an important um, skill for a lot of us to learn. I know it's easy to hold on to stuff and think we need to grip on to everything, but we don't. God has all these great plans for us in the future. So when we can learn to trust and allow and receive, then it helps us calm down a little bit. And so for you guys listening, remind yourself that when God is removing something from your life that you thought was supposed to be there, you know, he, she, they, it, whatever you call this God, this mystical energy uh, that you're a part of, uh, has something else that's better that your soul has been asking for, and perhaps your lesson is done with that person, place, or thing. And, so giving gratitude and reverence is really important for the people that are no longer in your life in the same way that they used to be. So that's a big one. Um, Second lesson is this is a big one. And for those of you who like to talk now and get everything ah, out on the table, like a couple people in my family, one of my kids and my ex are both they're not people who like to talk a lot about stuff, and so I have to like make appointments with them to do it, and so that it's what I got to learn is not having to push to uh talk right this minute because something's coming up. It's like, it's okay. Put it in the future, but make sure you put a date to it. And so what we learned as a family is, honoring my desire to have clarity and uh, resolution quickly. And because I have this death thing that I'm going to fall asleep and die. And if I wake up and I don't have resolution with somebody, then I don't want to have loose ends. That's probably like a past life. That wasn't a fart, it was a squeak, but everybody farts, right? Um, um, but um, but what we learned about each other as a family is that, I need to honor their space a little bit more, but they need to honor my need for a conclusion of things and clarity. So we are learning to agree to, like, okay, let's, unless somebody's hair is on fire, we can put a thumbtack in this and talk about it in the future, but we do have to set time. So that was a great lesson. And then the third lesson, I'm still learning this one, is about honoring self and honoring my own boundaries and honoring um, the highest and best good for me and not putting other people ahead of me. And that's a big one because I'm a recovering people pleaser is what I like to call myself. And so for me, one of my biggest lessons is, putting the mask on first, especially if there's a big situation that requires a lot of attention. And so for me, putting my mask on first, I have to do that every single day, and so that I can go out into the world and hopefully be in service and use my gifts as an artist and as a creator and as somebody who's committed to lifelong growth and expansion, and lighting up the world with possibility and love and hope. Um, if I'm not taking care of myself first and I'm abandoning myself because I think I'm, helping everybody else out, that's the martyr uh, syndrome. And I've learned that, keep learning. It's always going to be there, that's not healthy and that doesn't work, So anyways, what have you learned this year? What are your gratitudes? What are your lessons? What are your blessings? I'd love to hear them. And I put that picture of before and after kind of thing for the YouTube clip, but we might be doing some rebranding. I'm still considering what to do with this podcast. This is like the 70th episode. We've got a few more that haven't been published yet. We've got Svetsky, we've got Alejandro, and I've got Moses. So all three of them will be coming out soon. And yeah, it's a lot of work and time to do a podcast, and it's a lot of reward too. And I love it. And I want to do a better job. And so this year I'm going to learn how to be a better podcaster. I'm going to learn how to be a cyber opera producer and co-creator with all these wonderful humans. 11X Project is going to be rocking. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to do that, but it is. We've got Bitcoin Kids Month coming up. And yeah, look, oh, it's slowing down. Hello. I guess it's time to end the broadcast. So I want to wish you all love in this moment. And I'd love for you, if you are listening, whoever might be listening, to take an inhale with me, if you can, with the slow motion. And um think of the one thing that you're thankful for from last year. And then let's focus on that and give lots of thanks. And then let's focus on what you want to let go of with thanks. And then what would you like to call forward into your life? What's your vision for the future? My vision is love. Lots of it. Every moment, every breath. Sending you guys lots of love too. Peace, love, and warm aloha. And can't wait to see you guys in person this year. Give you big hugs. All right. Love you. And thanks again, everybody who was on the show this year. You've made my Bitcoin journey magical, and I hope I can continue to serve the community. And some people don't like that word, but I haven't figured out another word yet. But yeah, thank you so much.